You are not here by chance. You are chosen, and once you are chosen, you are bestowed with blessings and gifts that surpass what the mind and eyes can comprehend. In a world that frequently seems chaotic and unpredictable, a divine plan is unfolding specifically for you. Since these gifts are divinely crafted and intended only for your hands, you must understand that they are sacred, powerful, and uniquely yours. However, great blessings also come with great responsibilities, so protecting these treasures is crucial because not everyone around you will recognize, value, or celebrate what has been bestowed upon you before we delve deeper into this potent message. I urge you to watch this video through to the conclusion, because by truly adopting this understanding, you link yourself with the abundant flow of divine favor. Along with the number 99, I also encourage you to leave your best wishes in the comment section below. This number symbolizes the fulfillment of desires and the manifestation of dreams. By doing so, you are not just typing words, you are sending out a powerful vibration to the universe, energizing it with hope, faith, and expectancy. When you write your wishes with genuine intention, you are setting miracles into motion. Believe that what you seek is already on its way to you. Now, like this video, subscribe to the channel and let us journey deeper into this profound revelation, chosen one. There is something divine happening in your life right now. You may feel it as a quiet whisper in your spirit or as an overwhelming knowing that something extraordinary is about to unfold. This isn't just wishful thinking, it is destiny calling you to step into a new level of purpose and power. You are being handed a gift that no one can steal. This isn't just any ordinary blessing, it is a divine deposit that carries the weight of heaven's favor. It is wrapped in purpose, sealed with divine intention, and designed specifically for you. But with such a powerful blessing comes a divine instruction. Hide it. Why hide it? Because not everyone is ready to see you in your full glory. When God gives you something, no one can take it because He knows you can carry it. However, just because something is yours doesn't mean it won't be challenged. There are forces that would love to see you falter, to make you doubt, or to steal your joy. These forces can take the form of jealousy, envy, or even subtle discouragements from people you least expect, which is why discernment is essential. Not everyone will celebrate what has been entrusted to you. In fact, some people will feel threatened by the magnitude of your blessing because it brings to light the limitations they have placed on themselves. Protecting your blessing requires understanding who to share your dreams with and who to keep them from. Sometimes, failure poses a greater threat to your future than early disclosure. You are being called to move in silence to nurture your vision in the sacredness of secrecy. This does not imply living in fear or hiding in insecurity. Rather, it means operating with wisdom, understanding that some dreams must be nurtured in private before they can be celebrated in public, just as seeds are planted in the dark before they sprout. Similarly, your blessings are meant to be cultivated in quietness before they become visible to the world. Silence is powerful because it disarms those who are waiting to see you fail and confuses the enemy. When you choose to protect your vision, you are protecting the energy and the focus required to make it a reality. Each time you discuss your dreams with someone who cannot see them, you lessen their power. It is tempting to want to share your excitement, broadcast your progress, or seek validation from those around you. But some people will not understand the weight of your calling. They will see it through the lens of their own limitations and try to project their fears onto you. This is why wisdom calls for silence, not because they can take it from you, but because they can cloud your faith with their doubts, protect your energy, preserve your peace, and guard your heart, because from it flows the wellspring of life. It is more about strategy than concealment. Moving in silence does not mean isolation. It means surrounding yourself with those who understand the language of purpose, those who will speak life into your dreams, and those who will cover you in prayer and support discernment will help you identify these individuals. They are rare, but they are there. These are people who are secure in their own calling and therefore will not be intimidated by yours. They are the ones who will cheer for you even when no one else is watching. Chosen one, you are carrying something precious. It may be a dream, a vision, a talent, or an opportunity that could change your life and impact countless others. It may be an idea that seems too big for you, but that's because it was meant to be accomplished through divine strength, not your own. You were chosen for this out of all the people in the world. This blessing was entrusted to you because you have the courage, the resilience, and the faith to bring it to life. The journey won't always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, moments when the vision seems too far away, and moments when the weight of the blessing feels heavy. But remember, God never gives a vision without also giving provision. Everything you need to fulfill your purpose is already within you or within your reach. Trust the process. Even in the quiet, things are happening and growth is taking place. This time of hiding is not a punishment, but a preparation. It is in the quiet that you gain the fortitude, moral fiber, and discernment necessary to carry the blessing in public. It is in the quiet that you learn to rely on divine guidance rather than public applause. When the time is right, what is hidden will be revealed, and no one will be able to deny the greatness that is within you. Hold fast to this truth, chosen one. What God has given you is safe by divine decree and cannot be stolen. However, you must protect it wisely. Hide it until it is strong enough to stand on its own, and then protect it until it is ready to face the world. Then nurture it in silence, and when the time comes, it will flourish in the light. Have faith in the process, trust in the timing, and you have been chosen, which is a privilege, and you are closer to the one who picked you than you realize. Nothing can stop what God has planned for your life. And a responsibility. When you have a divine assignment, you bear a burden that not everyone can comprehend. If it makes you stand out, even among those closest to you, you may feel like an outcast. This is because your calling is you alone can walk your own path and the accompanying journey, but solitude is not meant to break you. Rather, it is meant to strengthen you. It is in these quiet, solitary moments that you learn to rely on divine guidance rather than other people. And it is in these moments that you learn to trust the process even when you cannot see the results. Chosen one, God is giving you something that no one can take because He knows you can protect it. But how do you protect something so valuable in a world that is so eager to take? The answer lies in wisdom and discernment. Not every voice is meant to speak into your destiny. Not every ear is meant to hear your vision. And not every heart is pure enough to celebrate your blessings. For this reason, protecting your gift is not just about keeping quiet. It's also about strategic preservation. It's about knowing who is for you and who is just curious. In a world that is driven by approval and applause, silence can seem counterintuitive. These days, likes, shares, and followers are used to gauge success, but chosen one, your value is not determined by the world's recognition. What you carry is far more valuable than public approval. It is sacred, it is divine, and because of its uniqueness, it requires divine protection. When God gives you a vision, He also gives you the wisdom to protect it. But that wisdom often requires you to be silent, to move quietly, and to wait patiently. There is power in moving quietly. When you operate in silence, you minimize distractions, you avoid unnecessary opinions, and protect yourself from the seeds of doubt. Others might plant silence, allows you to focus. It allows you to align your actions with divine timing rather than public expectation. When you move in silence, you are free to make mistakes, to learn, and to grow without the pressure of scrutiny. You are free to experiment, to explore, and to evolve in private, so that when you finally emerge, you are ready, an unstoppable chosen one. Understand this. Not everyone will understand the magnitude of what you carry. In fact, some people will actively resist it, not because they are evil, but because they cannot comprehend it. They will project their fears, their insecurities, and their limitations onto you. If you are not careful, their doubts will become your doubts. Their fears will become your fears. This is why you must guard your heart, guard your mind, and guard your vision. Moving in silence is about protecting your energy and upholding the sanctity of your purpose, because your destiny is too essential to be influenced by people who can only see the here and now. Your vision either grows or stagnates, depending on the words you choose and the people you share it with. It's acceptable that not everyone has the spiritual maturity to recognize your accomplishments or the ability to nurture what you carry. Discrimination is a gift, but it is also a skill that is developed in the quiet of solitude. It is nurtured through prayer, meditation, and reflection. You are not responsible for their understanding. You are only responsible for your obedience to the calling on your life. This is not the time to seek validation. Rather, it is the time to seek wisdom. You must learn to distinguish between those who are truly for you and those who are merely curious about you. Some people want to be close to you not because they believe in your vision, but rather because they want to monitor your progress, measure your success against their own, and see if you will fail or surpass them. Every time you were let down by someone you trusted, you were developing discernment. Every time you were misinterpreted, you were learning wisdom. Every time you were turned away, you were being guided to something better. Nothing was wasted. Everything was preparation. It is refined via experiences of betrayal, disappointment, and heartbreak. You are being called to conceal this blessing because, like a seed buried in the ground before growing into a tree, your vision must first be protected in the soil of silence before it can emerge in public. If you reveal your vision too soon, it may be sabotaged, mocked, or misinterpreted. But if you nurture it in silence, it develops strong roots, and when it eventually emerges from the ground, it is unbreakable. This season of hiding is not about fear, rather, it is about fortification, building a foundation that can withstand storms, growing deep so that you can rise high, learning patience, humility, and perseverance, and developing the character necessary to sustain the blessing once it becomes visible. The weight of public success is heavy, and only those who have been fortified in private can carry it without being crushed. This is the time to build quietly, to prepare diligently, and to grow strategically. It is the time to learn to study and to hone your skills. Every private tear you shed paves the route for your achievement, and every sacrifice you make paves the way for your breakthrough. Trust the process, even when it is painful. Trust the timing, even when it feels delayed. Trust the one who called you, for he knows the plans he has for you, chosen one. As you walk this journey, you will come to realize that the path of the chosen is not always paved with applause and admiration. In fact, it is often marked with trials, challenges, and moments of profound solitude. But do not be discouraged, for these experiences are not meant to break you. They are meant to make you. They are the refining fires that mold your character, fortify your faith, and prepare you to carry the weight of your blessing with humility and grace. The higher the calling, the greater the preparation, the deeper the purpose, the stronger the foundation required. You must understand that being chosen means being set apart. It means being different, and sometimes that difference can feel like a burden. You may find yourself misunderstood, misjudged, or even rejected by those who cannot comprehend the magnitude of your calling. They may question your motives, doubt your dreams, and criticize your choices, but keep in mind that they weren't given your vision or entrusted with your purpose. You were, and as such, you must protect it with courage, wisdom, and faith. The journey of the chosen is frequently a lonely one because not everyone can go with you to the places you are meant to go. It can be difficult to let go of people, but it's necessary for growth. Relationships are temporary, meant to teach you lessons and not meant to last a lifetime. You can't bring everyone with you, and not everyone is meant to see your vision in its entirety, which is why discretion is crucial. Learn to value connections without relying on others to validate them. Learn to love people without requiring their approval. God is giving you something that no one can take because He trusts you with it, chosen one. However, trust demands stewardship, wisdom in knowing when to share and when to keep quiet, and discipline to protect your time, energy, and focus. Not all successes need to be publicly celebrated. There is power in privacy and strength in silence. By moving quietly, you shield your vision from needless scrutiny and protect your energy from unwanted negativity. There will be times when you feel tempted to share your progress in order to validate yourself or prove your worth, but keep in mind that people's approval is fleeting and God's purpose is eternal. You are not called to please others, rather you are called to fulfill your purpose, and sometimes that purpose requires you to walk alone, trust in the vision even when it appears invisible, and stand in faith when no one else does. This is the price of being chosen. It's the cost of carrying greatness in this season. You must learn to distinguish between sincere support and covert sabotage. Not everyone who gives you a round of applause is cheering you on, and not everyone who smiles at you is being genuine. Others may seem sympathetic, but are actually rooting for your collapse. Some are curious not because they care, but rather to compare your success to their own. For this reason, you need to be alert, but not paranoid. Rather, you should be attentive rather than afraid. You are carrying something too valuable for people who are unaware of its worth to handle improperly. Keep your dreams safe. Your focus is your greatest weapon, because where your focus goes, your energy flows, and where your energy flows, your destiny grows. Do not let distractions derail your destiny or allow doubt to weaken your faith. Chosen one, protect your vision. You have been entrusted with a divine assignment that has the potential to impact generations, but great power comes with great responsibility. The enemy would love nothing more than to see you distracted, discouraged, or failed. Keep your focus on the promise. Even though the process may be unpleasant, the journey will always be worthwhile. Every obstacle you encounter helps you grow, get stronger, and prepare for the next phase. Every setback serves as a prelude to a bigger victory, and every delay is a sign from God. Nothing is wasted. Even the tears you cry in silence are watering the ground for your breakthrough. Even the pain you feel is producing purpose. You are being stretched, but you are not being broken. You are being tested, but you are not being defeated. You are being prepared for what you prayed for. Chosen one. The reason God is telling you to hide it is because some things grow best in the dark. Seeds are planted in the soil, hidden from sight, before they sprout into mighty trees, just as a baby is formed in the womb before it is born into the world. Your vision must be nurtured in private before it can be celebrated. In public, premature exposure leads to premature destruction. When you reveal your dreams too soon, you risk allowing negativity, criticism, and doubt to stunt their growth, but when you guard them, protect them, and nurture them in silence, they grow strong, roots becoming unshakable and unstoppable. This season of hiding is not about fear or insecurity. It is about strategy, it is about timing, it is about preparation. Just because it is not visible does not mean it is not valuable. Just because it is hidden does not mean it is forgotten. Greatness is developed in the shadows. In the hidden location, mastery is fostered and success is born. This is your cocoon season. Just as a caterpillar undergoes a metamorphosis in the cocoon's darkness, so too are you undergoing a metamorphosis in this season of silence as you shed old identities. Do not hate this season of hiddenness. It is protecting you from unwarranted exposure, shielding you from needless attacks and providing you with the space to grow without feeling pressured to perform. It may feel complicated, yet there is spiritual support as you break free from restrictive beliefs and develop wings to soar. Clarity emerging. Trust the process even when you do not understand it. Trust the timing even when it feels delayed. Trust the one who is orchestrating it all, for he knows the end from the beginning. Chosen one, there is power in patience, there is strength in waiting, there is wisdom in silence, just as diamonds are formed under pressure and gold is refined by fire. So are you being perfected through this process? Do not rush it, do not resist it, embrace it, for it is shaping you into who you were always meant to be. You are being positioned for greatness, prepared for influence, and propelled into purpose. But until the appointed time, hide it, protect it, nurture it in silence, for what is hidden today will be revealed tomorrow, and no one will be able to deny the glory that is within you. Hold on, chosen one, your time is coming, your breakthrough is near, your destiny is unfolding. But until then, guard what has been entrusted to you, protect it with wisdom, nurture it with faith, and hide it with courage, for what God has given you no one can steal, and when the time is right, it will shine for all to see. You are chosen, you are favored, and you are protected. Keep going, keep believing, keep growing, chosen one. This is the time you have been waiting for. Every tear, every hardship, every victory has brought you this far, and now you stand at the door of destiny, about to being on the verge of a breakthrough. But as the promise becomes closer, the strain increases and the battle deepens, because the opponent is aware of what you are going to do and the impact you will have. He will do everything in his power to stop you because of the influence you are about to wield and the legacy you are about to leave behind. But as the chosen one, you must be alert, strategic, and wise. He cannot steal what is divinely protected, he cannot obstruct what is divinely orchestrated, and he cannot stop what is divinely appointed. The more you approach the promise, the more crucial it is to protect your heart, your vision, and your blessings, not out of fear, but out of reverence, not out of insecurity, but out of wisdom, because they must be kept safe until the designated moment. Not everyone needs to know your next move, not everyone deserves access to your vision, and not everyone is qualified to hear your dreams. So you must learn to distinguish between people who are truly interested in you and those who are just curious. This is the season to move in silence, the time to preserve your peace, and the moment to guard your energy. Not everyone who claps for you is cheering you on, and not everyone who smiles at you is sincere. This is why discernment is so important. Some people want to be close to you, not because they believe in you, but rather because they want to track your progress, measure your growth against their own, and determine whether you will succeed or fail. There are those who are waiting for you to fail. Others are secretly envious of your destiny. This is why you must protect your vision fiercely, guard your purpose diligently, and hide your blessing. Strategically, do not let curiosity destroy your calling. Do not let envy sabotage your elevation. Do not let negativity pollute your purpose. You are carrying something too precious to be mishandled by those who do not understand its value. Chosen one, you are in the final stretch, The finish line is within sight, but this is also the most dangerous part of the journey. This is where distractions intensify, where discouragement escalates, and where doubts become deafening. The enemy knows you are closer than you think, and his tactics become more sophisticated. He will use people's situations and even your own thoughts to try to derail you. He will try to make you question your worth, doubt your calling, and abandon your purpose. But you must stand firm. You must refuse to be intimidated. You must keep your eyes fixed on the promise. This is the season of focus us. This is the time of fortitude. This is the moment of faith. You must be laser focused on the vision, unwavering in your commitment and relentless in your pursuit. This is not the time to entertain distractions. This is not the time to look for approval or to question your value. You have been selected, anointed, and appointed. You were made for this moment. You were prepared for this journey. You were made for this destiny. However, you must finish strong. You must move forward bravely. You must walk by faith and not by sight. Selected. The promise is so important, the purpose is so powerful, and the calling is so great that not everyone can go where you are going, not everyone is meant to see what you are building, and not everyone is equipped to carry the weight of your vision. For these reasons, you must move in silence, build in quietness, and grow in hiddenness, not out of fear, but because you are wise, not because you are insecure, but because you are strategic. This is your cocoon season. And just as a caterpillar changes into a butterfly in the cocoon's darkness, are you being transformed in the hidden place, shedding old identities? Breaking free from limiting beliefs and growing wings to soar. This is not just a change, it is a metamorphosis. You are being reborn, you are being renewed, you are being restored. But in order to fly, you must first grow in silence. In order to rise, you must first be rooted in humility. In order to shine, you must first be shaped in hiddenness. Do not despise this season of silence. It is not a punishment. It is a preparation. It is not a rejection. It is a redirection. It is not a delay. It is a development. You are being perfected for the purpose you were created for. You are being molded for the mantle you are meant to carry. You are being strengthened for the success that is on its way. This is your season of becoming. You are evolving into who you were always meant to be. You are stepping into your true identity. You are rising into your divine assignment. But until the appointed time, hide it, protect it, guard it, nurture it in silence. Just because it is hidden does not mean it is not happening. Just because it is quiet does not mean it is not growing. Just because it is unseen does not mean it is not powerful. Powerful dreams are nourished in silence before they ever have an impact on the world, just as majestic trees grow in the dark before they ever sprout. Divine visions are cultivated in secrecy before they are publicly honored. Your time is coming, your season of unveiling is near, your moment of manifestation is on its way. But until then, guard your heart, protect your vision, and hide your blessing. Do not allow fear to distract you. Do not allow doubt to discourage you. Do not allow negativity to derail you. You are chosen, you are favored, and you are protected. What God has given you, no one can steal what is meant for you. No one can take what is destined for you. No one can deny. Hold on, chosen one, keep growing, keep believing, keep fighting. You are closer than you think you are, nearer than it seems. You are on the brink of breakthrough. And when the time is right, what is hidden will be revealed. What is protected will be celebrated. What is nurtured in silence will shine for all to see, and no one will be able to deny the greatness that is within you. You are chosen, you are anointed, you are appointed, and nothing can stop what is meant for you. So keep going, keep growing, keep believing your story is not over, your best is yet to come. Your destiny is unfolding, and when it is finally revealed, the world will see that what was hidden was not forgotten, what was protected was not abandoned, what was nurtured in silence was always destined to shine. When the appointed moment comes, nothing and no one will be able to stop the chosen one from hiding, protecting, and nurturing what God has given them.